Thanks, Bruce. As Bruce mentioned, I'm Vice President of the Provincial Ontario Secondary School Teachers Federation, and despite the sometimes confusing name, we recognize public secondary teachers, but we also represent support staff, custodians, office clerical, EAs, student support professionals in public and separate systems in French and English all across the province. So we're coming into this situation with the full spectrum of understanding of what this government is trying to do. It really is. It's an honor for me to be here today to be able to speak to you. I've only lived in Brantford for 3 years, but I come from Oshawa, and I know what it is to be in a Labour town that's faced some tough times, but faced it with tough people. And when I came here to Brantford, I certainly felt right at home. We've spent the last 9 years building the best public education system in the English-speaking world. Teachers, support staff working together have done that, and we've done that because we've been able to work in the spirit of cooperation, and we've been able to reach freely negotiated collective agreements that met the needs of the employers but met the needs of our members, who were able to go out and serve students to the best of their ability because they were treated with respect and they were able to meet the needs of the jobs that they were trying to do on behalf of their students. In this round, instead of having free negotiations, they sent to meet with us a group of bankruptcy lawyers who wanted to impose on us strips to collective agreements that we've bargained over years and years.
Shame!
They wanted to strip from us our sick leave. Not because we've overused sick leave, but because the public sector accounting rules have changed, and now we ought to be accountable to those people instead of to the needs of our members. They're going after retirement gratuities. What is a retirement gratuity except a deferred wage that we've agreed to set aside so that the employers can use it to reward loyalty and long-term service? They want that as well. As Bruce said, we had already said that we would tolerate a 0% increase for the next 2 years, even though we know full well that that has a very significant impact, especially on our support staff members who tend to have lower wages than those of us within the teaching profession. But we tried to move forward in good faith and reach a collective agreement. Now, we know that the history in our sector has been that strikes have been shortened more and more by legislation. We've been back to work after shorter and shorter periods of time, and now we've entered that through the looking glass world where we're being legislated back to work before we've even taken a strike vote. It's a very upside down world we're living in right now. At the moment, for this parade, education workers are going to lead the parade, not because our issues are more important than anybody else's, but just because we happen to be the most recent target. But as we march out in the front, we know we're doing that because you have our backs, and we appreciate that. In solidarity, thank you.